The IRS began distributing stimulus checks last week, but a lot of us continue to wonder, where is the money? Michelle Lee is live now to help us figure out what's going on. Where are the checks, Michelle?
Well, you know what, Mimi? The Treasury says a lot of them are in the mail, so that is some good information here. We have lots of new information to get to this morning, including those who are on Social Security may start seeing their checks by Wednesday. So that is some positive information. We know a lot of you are asking about this. Over the weekend, the Treasury Department said it made significant enhancements to the Get My Payment tool to fix the glitches. We've been reporting on that this morning already. Social Security survivors and disability non-filers will see their payments in the bank no later than May 5th, according to the Treasury spokesperson. Veterans benefit recipients are also slated for early May, and the IRS said yesterday that if you successfully entered your banking information by any given Tuesday, then you should get the payment by the following Saturday. Also, if you are getting a paper check mailed to you, know that those should start going out by Friday, and they're going to start with the lowest income filers first. So we're talking about people who make $20,000 or less. And then every week, 5 million checks are going to go out, and they're going to do increments on what your income is. So this week it's 20,000 or less. Next week it'll be 30,000 and so on. And by the time we hit September, everyone should get their checks. And that's, again, if you're getting a paper check. If you would like to learn more, you can text the word money to 206-448-4545, and we will send you that information. And then also, if you have continued questions, keep them coming at money@king5.com. But Mimi, of course, this is going to be very important because now we are approaching May. So a lot of people missed their big bills in April. Now we're hitting May as well. So can't get the money soon enough for a lot of folks.
A lot of money, a lot of people desperate for that money for sure. Thanks, Michelle.